Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Phantasy Star 3. Oh yes, we are back. In the last episode, I ended off saying that I was going to grind for money to get more equipment. Well, the fruits of that labor is done. I went ahead and just went it and did it all off screen, including buying and equipping all the stuff I'll show you in a second. Obviously the grinding, I got some levels out of it, as you can see. Lena went up a bunch of levels. She was at level 1, so of course she was going to get levels. Her stats are basically normal, so now she's level 12 while I was grinding. Reese went up 2 levels. I believe he was 17. Ren, I forget if he was 14 or 15. I don't remember. And I think Miu was also 17. She went up level. And Lyle went up an extra 2 levels as well. I think he was level 2. He was almost level 3 when I stopped, and then I've gone a whole nother level of level 4. So that's the leveling I've done. Let's check equipment. I think I bought the ceramic armor for Reese, so that's one new thing. I bought the steel claws for Miu. I bought the ceramic shot for Ren. For Lyle, I bought the staff, and I bought the cape, the steel cape. I already had the steel shield. And then for Lena, I bought an extra ceramic needle, so she's dual wielding it now, and that, I think, is the only other thing new that I bought. Everything else that, you know, is new, I bought on screen last time. So yeah, that's that. Alright, so it's been a couple weeks since I played this, but I did grind before I started today's session, so I got a feel for how to play again, which is good because I almost forgot how to play, or what I needed to do, but I remember. So we got the moon stone and the moon crest, or whatever the 2 items are, and we're going to take these 2 items back to the tower and use them to fix the weather, or whatever the heck we're doing. No, we're going to use them to activate a bridge behind the castle we were just at, basically. So now I got to remember how to get back to the tower, which I believe was down here across the way. This is the point where I wish I had a way to teleport. We're at the point where I'm like, man, I wish I had a teleport. I don't have a teleport at this point, though. That's fine. We'll figure it out. We just need to pass through here back to the other side where the tower was at, if I remember correctly. And we'll go ahead and fast forward through all this since we've already been to this. This is all areas we've been through, enemies we fought already. We don't really need to see all this in full motion, you know, in slow motion, slow speed, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I also loaded up on some more die mates and stuff in my inventory just to have them on hand, you know, so I don't have to waste all my MP on the way. The good thing is when we get back over to this tower area, I can make a save in town before I proceed with going into the tower. Okay, there's where the treasure chest was at. I don't really remember the way through here. I'm blindly trying to feel my way back through here. Again, I haven't played this. It's been about 2 weeks since I recorded the first session of this, so yeah. Forgive me. Here's a way to gauge, you know, timing for this. So I know I explained, I think last time when I started this game, I was still in the middle of playing Dragon Quest VIII, right? Well, since I played this, I have finished Dragon Quest VIII, so that gives you kind of a timeline of when the recording of this playthrough happened. There you go. Not that that's any big deal or anything. I just figure if anybody wanted to peek behind the curtain of recording session times and when they happened and how long it's been. So there you go. I fought that guy before. I was going to say that's a big boy, but I think we fought him before. I'm heading over to the town first before we go to the tower. I just want to have a save point at the town, so if I do happen to die in the tower again, like I did so many times before, we'll have a checkpoint here. I could use the in-game, or the emulator, or whatever you want to call it, this Steam collection. I can use the in-game save file for that if I wanted, I suppose. Anyway, I'll go ahead and stay here, save the game. Right here, we Gucci. Be careful out there. Indeed I shall. So I might grind it for a little extra money, even though I spent all the money I needed to spend already on stuff. You know, I grinded out a little extra money just to have some leeway for later. And, you know, since I am doing this as a regular recorded Let's Play, I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, it doesn't really matter how often I need to stop to grind. I can always just stop and cut that shit out of the game, you know, like, that's one beautiful thing about Let's Plays when you're just recording them instead of just streaming them live, and then you gotta make the hard decision of what to keep and what to delete. This is like, I could just keep all of it, or I could just do all of it in one go and cut out everything I don't need to keep. So it's kind of nice. Were these enemies I fought here before? I think so. I think so. Yeah, they look terrifying, but they're not so bad. It's the enemies that we fought in the upper section that were like palette swaps of the big moose-looking guys. Those are the guys we got to worry about. All right, I got to remember how to get to the top area. I think that is where I'm supposed to place the stones. I don't think they want me to take it to this one machine that's down here. If you remember, there was a machine on the upper floor. I think that's where we need to take this stuff. Kind of wrecking shop right now, which I like. I don't know if... I know this is where the first machine was at, this one. Weather control system. This is not what we need, though. We need the one that's in the upper area, which, honestly, I don't know if I remember how to get there exactly. So, Ren went up a level, though. That's pretty cool. I'm hoping it was this way. If it wasn't and it was the other path that was back near the beginning, well, we're going to learn the hard way. Okay, I remember there being... This is a dead-end floor. This doesn't go anywhere. These guys on the right. The green ones and that fucking metal moose guy, those guys are dangerous. Hopefully my extra leveling and extra equipment that I did not have the first time I came through here will help us out immensely. Sorry, I'm just looking at my HP real quick. Gotta keep an eye on those P's, man. Those poisons make it so I can't be healed, which is super annoying. Oh yeah, I was going to also explain that I did read about how some of the spells work in this game, because I know I mentioned, like, learning what all the spells do is something I really want to know. As I first surmised, not a lot of the spells are super useful in this game. Obviously, for the few boss fights that there probably are, which, again, I don't know how many boss fights there really is in this game. I was still making the presumption that there's not very many actual boss fights. But the way that the guide of the spell guide that I was looking at explained, it was like most of these spells are kind of useless. The ones that are most useful are usually like the healing ones and the stat buff ones. Those are pretty much the two that could be the most useful. Anything that attacks, like does quote-unquote elemental damage, which none of it really does elemental damage. That's another thing I learned when reading. Nothing is really elemental damage in this game. I hate when it doesn't work. Please work. Jesus Christ. I don't think I have any antidotes on anyone, do I? I'll use one now if I have one, but I don't think I have one. That's something I should carry more around with me. I definitely don't. I wish I had somebody else who also had anti-res so I could stop wasting her MP, but... or her TP, whatever. The reason I did all that is so I could just do a G-res. So everybody could get a little heal there. But anyway, as I was saying... Oh, actually, I think we're already on the floor I need to be on, so hold on. Before I get jabbering about spells, I think we're where we need to be. Hopefully. This place wasn't any more complicated than I expected it to be, if that makes sense. Those guys give a lot of Meseta, too. That's pretty nice. Hopefully this is all we need to do here. As the Moonstone and the Moon Tear are placed in the panel, Dahlia, the purple moon, moves. Pretty soon we'll be able to cross the sea north of Shusaran to reach Chill's Island, or Silly's Island. I'm going to go with Sills. Maybe we'll Sill. Sills Island. Oh, we get a cutscene and everything. Ooh, fancy. Fancy Genesis cutscene? Okay. Okay. It's incredible, guys. The moons are moving. Purple moon, blue moon. They got a blue moon beer. Where's the purple moon beer? I drink it. Might be more fruity. I don't know. Blue moon's kind of an orangey, citrusy flavor already. I guess that was it, huh? Alright, well. You know, hope you enjoyed. What a trek. That didn't take very long. I'm kind of glad because we already did this place enough. What I'm going to do, though, is if I have an escape pipe, which I'm pretty sure I do, I'm going to get the heck out of here and not deal with this place anymore, which sounds awesome. Alright, cool. So we did that. Now we're going to head back through the cave and back to the other side and back to what we were doing before. Got to go all the way back to the castle we were just at a few minutes ago. Not a few minutes ago, but last episode, the one where we basically got Lena and Lyle to join our squad. Well, we already had Lyle. Lyle kind of jumped out of our squad. We fought him, and then he rejoined. I already lost track of where this fucking cave is at, by the way. I have to heal Lena up here. Lena! No, Lena. It's alright. I will be stopping by the town like stopping by the heal spot in the town. Is this the place? No. Where the hell am I right now, dude? I feel like I'm lost. There's the cave. Wait. Do I have people for this now? Hold on. I've yet to try to use these. Hold on. Can I use these yet? Thunderous voice booms. Only lions belong to in Laya's palace. Be gone! Oh, well, fuck you. Guess we haven't confirmed who's lion and who's not. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna get to use those palaces or whatever, but for now we move on. Yeah, anyway, shit, that was that in. Fecklord. But yeah, I'm gonna stop by the town to heal up, like I said. Oh, I was talking about spells before I get interrupted by the story, with the whole moon thing. Yeah, so healing spells, a couple of the stat buffing spells. There's one that increases attack, there's one that increases defense, and there's one that increases speed. I forget who has which. I'll have to double check. I want to say Lena has some of those, or maybe it was Lyle. No, it's not Lena because she has no TP. It must be Lyle. Lyle, I think, has all the stat buffs and debuff stuff. I know Ren has all the attack spells, which are useless except for one, maybe. Potential one that could be useful. Basically, the one attack spell that can be useful is the one that actually can attack an entire row of enemies. But, you know, in general, my regular attack, does enough damage so I don't have to worry about it. But I think maybe if we get to a point where there's a boss fight with some tougher enemies, maybe we'll want to utilize that to get rid of enemies faster in a row that may or may not be in the way of a boss or something. You know what I mean? Like, say the boss has some protectors standing in front of him with a row of enemies. Kill that row of enemies quicker by having an attack that hits the whole row. That kind of thing. You know, Luca Blight, Highland Soldier protection bullshit. That kind of thing. If you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. I won't go into more detail in that case you haven't played. But anyway, these are all easy enemies. That's why I'm just like, let's fast forward through this. See, back in the day, I would have been like, I'll just meet you back over there. And we would have just teleported, so to speak. Meaning I would have just cut back there. But because I have fast forward and I'm talking anyways, you know, I might as well show it. It's not that long of a walk because of the fast forward, of course. It's like either that or I would have just fast forwarded it in editing, which I can still do that too. Fast forward on top of fast forward, that'd be double fast forwarded. That'd be crazy. But alright. But we're already back, see? That didn't take so long. I guess I can even fast forward this so you don't have to watch this slow-ass boat ride. Alright, let's get back to town here. Has anybody got poison right now? Are we good? Can I just heal everybody up? Alright, cool beans. Let's hit up the inn. Make a save, make a heal, and buy an escape pipe. I want to have an escape pipe on hand. I don't want to not have one. Because if I don't have one, I'm going to be very mad when I get to a dungeon and I get stuck and I'm going to die. And the only way out is death. The only way out is death. And this isn't like Dragon Quest. Remember that, Funky. You die, you have to reload where you last saved it. So keep that in mind. They don't have escape pipes here. Son of a bitch. They have trimates, which is dope. But I need escape pipes. And I think they... I'm hoping they have one back at this town over here. And if not, shit, I'm going to have to go back across and find one in another town. Hope they have one here. Let's see. Where's the item shop here? That's the healing or the revival place. Armor, weapon. This is item right here. I went all the way around to go to the wrong place. So many laps. Alright, they do have escape pipe, thank God. I'm going to grab one. I'll put it on Miyu. You know, I'm going to grab an extra one just because I don't know if and when I'll need it, but good to have an extra. You never know. Okay, now that we have that. I actually might save it here again, minus the heal, but save just so I have the escape pipe in my inventory and I don't, if I do happen to die. No, wait, do you have to rest save? It's kind of lame. Whatever. I'll waste an extra $25. I can afford it. That's $25 I don't necessarily need right now. It's fine. Alright, let's try to fast forward away all the way until we get to the other side of this castle, to where we need to be for the story. And I'll stop fast forwarding everything, except for maybe boss fights. I say I'll stop fast forwarding, but it's like, is it really detrimental to fast forward a slow ass game like this? Like, it's such a pain in the ass to walk so slow. It's just, look how slow this feels. It's not the slowest game I ever played, let's be real, but just the fact that I have a fast forward button just is gonna save us all the time with this playthrough. Alright, so supposedly there's supposed to be a bridge here or something, right? Like, okay. The sea's parted. I was gonna be like, where's this bridge? It should probably be right here, and it just, the seas decided to part as soon as I said that. I guess that has to do with the moons, like, whoa! And the tides of the moon, because of the moons. Those are some big-ass dinosaurs, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and just hope that they're not so bad. Kick that ass, team. Go team. Damn, okay, go team, go team, go. Go team, go team, go. Go team, go team, go. That's not so bad, only hitting me for 2 damage. And he hit all. That could have been worse. I can live with that. Alright, what do we got going on this island? There's a place. Is this another town? Oh my god, am I going to have to grind for more money? How much money do I have right now? I'm hoping they don't have an entirely new slate of equipment, but I wouldn't be mad if they did. It just means I'm going to have to grind for some more money here in a minute, probably. Alright, they got the heal spot. They got this. Oh, you know what I want to do? Okay, so we haven't done this yet. This is where we can shuffle techniques, right? I've yet to mess with this, but let's try this out. So this is what I was reading about. Tech distribution. Let's go to Ren. Melee tech, time tech. Melee tech, I guess? Okay, here we go. So yeah. He has Foy, Zan, Gra, and Sue. They're all evenly distributed right now, basically, or at least very close to it. I was thinking about leaning more toward having more Zan. You know what I mean? Gra, I don't give a fuck about. But yeah, having Zan be as high as I can make it. Because Zan is the one that lets you hit the front row or back row with all enemies. I don't care what the other ones do. I'm probably never going to use them anyway. So that one I'm okay doing. Hold on, let me take another look at how the rest is distributed. I wanted to check her, meaning Muse stuff real quick. Heal tech, please. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay, so hers is very evened out. Everything's perfectly even right now. Yes, it's perfectly even. Do I care about any of these spells being worse than they are? Honestly, I'd probably rather have G-Res just be more. By having G-Res more, we're going to have Rever, which is the revive spell. You know what? Oh man, G-Res and revive being opposites sucks. It kind of sucks. I wish I had 2 healers. If I had 2 healers, this would be a much easier decision. I mean, I guess I could just be like, do that, but that doesn't really. Well, that makes Rever really good. But if I do, I don't care about anti either. I'm trying to think like what makes them better, but also doesn't make anti the spell that's crazy good. I don't know. I don't really. Guess I could just have my heal spell. But the second you go more res, more G-res, I feel like more G-res is probably the better move, honestly. I'm gonna leave it in the middle. I know what I just said about how I'm doing this, but I think I'm gonna leave it in the middle. Well, I'll leave it in the middle as so far as I will do that, I guess. Kind of hate that it bounces G-Res and Revert. I wish we could change it around. Kind of hate that, actually. Yeah. Whatever, just leave it in the middle. I don't even care. What a waste. What a waste of 10. Alright, well, whatever. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Okay, let's check out this town and see if they have anything else new. But basically what I was thinking is if I have another healer, I could have one be good at one thing and one be good at another. So one just has a really good revive spell and the other one has a really good, like, G-Res. The people of Chill are insulted that you want the hand of Maya, our fair princess, be gone. Oh. Is this where... I mean, they did say Maya was in a place across the sea. I thought it was going to be a dungeon, though. I mean, there might actually be a dungeon here, but we got to find it. But first, Armor shop. You got anything new that I don't already have, sir? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Holy shit. Look at the prices. The prices, man. Alright, I'm thinking they don't expect you to buy all this, or any of this right now, because, my god, I can't even afford the cheapest thing. That's some good stuff, though. My goodness. I wasn't expecting quite the jump. Maybe there's a better way to grind out some money soon, because I ain't grinding out that much money right now, I'll tell you that. Even though there's some good-ass stuff here, I ain't grinding that money. That's too much. Lions should not marry despicable Orakians, whatever. Well, they marry who they want, son. Anyway, this is the heal spot. I don't really need that yet. I'm good. Nothing going on upstairs. That's fine. Looking for the weapon shop. See how expensive that shit is. Because if they got that shit at the armor shop, I can only imagine the weapon shop. Oh yeah, holy guacamole. Over 60,000 for any of this stuff. A royal bow. I don't have anyone who uses a bow yet, do I? Definitely have claws. What's this? Slur? I don't know what the slur is. Don't know. Don't worry about it right now. Don't have the money anyways. Doesn't matter. Some good ass weapons, I tell you what. I want all of it. But I can't buy shit because I ain't got the money, dog. I guess I could check the item shop real quick and see what they sell. I'm expecting trimates and who knows what else. They don't have escape pipes here either. They got the Star Mist and the Moon Dew. I don't know if I looked up what those do. The Moon Dew and the Star Mist specifically. I don't think I did. Anyway, whatever. We're not here for any of this right now. We're here to find what to do. Hello, lady. Luckily for you, Laya's law forbids killing. Oh, yeah? Kill no living thing was Laya's last message. Oh, yeah? Well, hopefully you can stick to that, bitches. I don't know if that's where I need to go or what. I guess. Going in the castle? Wait, I can't just go in there? Oh. I found the sneaky way in. Apparently there's another fountain. Just like the other place, where you sneak in via the fountain. Is it double fountain? Hold on. Oh, Lord. Look. Whoa, what the fuck is that big green thing up there? I have no idea. It looks like a big old maze. Anyway, he got wrecked, so it's all good. Just creepy looking. Okay, so both fountains lead down. That is interesting. Does this fountain lead down also? Or does this lead somewhere else? We'll find out after another fight. It could be like classic Final Fantasy playthroughs I did where I cut out battles. I used to cut battles out. I see. So each of these fountains goes to a different staircase. I see. Interesting that they all go to such different places. We might as well explore them all. There's a treasure over there. Well, feck. I don't like that they got to go first, man. That's so many enemies to go first. As long as these aren't hitting me with poison, though, that's nice. Poison is one of the most annoying status effects. Or poison in this game is one of the most annoying status effects because of the way it works. It's just so irritating. Anyway, I'm going to have Lena go ahead and use a Diamate. This is why I bought all the extra Diamates for this moment right here. Because we're in a dungeon now. We may or may not need to keep our TP up. Items are getting used now. Alright, that's a dead end. So that's fun. Okay, sorry for that brief interruption. If you heard that timer, my timer on my phone went off and my food was ready. So a little mini food break here in the middle of the video. Sorry about that. Hopefully it won't interrupt us too much. But I was anticipating that the whole time. Alright, so anyway, we're checking all these staircases and trying to find the way to go. If you're asking what I was talking about before I took that abrupt little break, couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you one bit of what I was talking about. But what I can do is use one round of some G-Res. Mm-hmm. One round of G-Res, baby. Okay, a lot of the enemies here are enemies we've already seen, so nothing too crazy going on here so far. But alright, we need to hit up this other... You know what's actually kind of tempting? So we're not really in the dungeon proper yet anyway. Deep diving. We can use this opportunity to just heal up. Why not? It's free. Well, it's not free, but it's cheap enough to where it feels free. 25 bucks ain't nothing. 25 bucks is child's play. And I get to save it? Like, double worth it. Oops. I don't have the money for that yet. I haven't been paying attention to how much money I'm getting from these fights, but I'm assuming I'm still thousands and thousands away from buying anything remotely close to what is available here. Alright, I saw a treasure chest over here. Let's grab it. Escape pipe. Sweet. I didn't have to buy one. Well, I bought two, and now I have a third. It's okay. That means I won't be buying another one anytime soon. Alright. Just keep myrtleizing every enemy you see. And don't you worry about me, baby, baby, bee. Level up for Lena. Ah, dead end. Okay. Well, we're going to have checked every fountain before we're done here, but at least we'll have uncovered the truth. And that is that we reckon, and we doing it. We're doing the work of the champions of the world. Alright, so we know this one's... Okay, let's try this staircase. I got 3... Oh, shit, well... I don't know which one leads to what. This just leads to a loop. Okay. I will check the one on the right of it. See if this leads to anything cool. Besides a super dupe random battle with enemies we haven't fought yet. Palette swaps of enemies we haven't fought yet. This brown big bat wolf thing. Oh my god. Oh god, these green guys, man, they're dangerous. They're dangerous, I tell you what, they're dangerous. I tell you, they're dangerous. Alright, this is the way, because there's no staircase over here. We found the way, guys. We're finally here, hopefully. We're hopefully one step toward progress. Woot. Should I heal anybody? I'm gonna play on. Alright, so we're making some progress finally. We're in this place properly, and hopefully on our way to actually getting into this castle to find my girl Maya, my future bride. Allegedly. Allegedly. I don't know what's a dead end and what's not anymore. I'm just following a path at this point. Oof. Mew is in a bad spot. Bad spot, bad spot, bad spot. Kill, 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 kill. Thank you. Ran one up another level. Dope. Okay. Let's do a little... No. Use an item. Die, mate. Use it on yourself. Die, mate. Use it on yourself. Alright, progress. I'll go all the way up. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to the paths ahead to know where I should go specifically. But I'll say this. The treasures we found in dungeons so far have never been make or break. They've always been equipment I can buy or items I can buy. So Lena went up another level. I love the fact that I can fast forward. It just feels right. It just feels right. It just feels right. Okay, hopefully that was the right way. Again, I don't know where the heck I'm exactly going, but I'm hoping we're finding the way. Hopefully this is the right way. Yay, stairs. Before I go up the stairs and go the right way, is there a treasure down there? There totally is. Okay. Let me get that treasure real quick. I don't know if we're going to have to fight inside the castle area or not, but we're going to see. Oof, this battle is rough. It's a rough one. As long as everybody survives, though, we're Gucci. Okay. Let's use another die mate. She has one more. Might as well use it. Give her a little boop. And actually, use one on Reese as well. Alright, let's get this item over here, damn it. Just gotta get the item. Hopefully it's worth it, worth it. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a tri-mate. That's my guess right now. It's a tri-mate. 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 Gimme, 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 gimme. Tri-mate. Tri-mate. Yep, called it. Fucking called that. I don't know why I knew that, but I just called it. I mean, I already got an antidote and I already got a escape pipe, so a heal item made the most sense as being the next thing in a box. Sorry, I gotta keep it on my HP. Mew has 21. Lyle also has 21. Mew went up another level too. Hell to the yeah. Alright, we're in there. Now, is this place gonna have random battles also? I'm guessing yes. Correct, it does. Okay, new enemies. These little fairy things. They're not super strong, which is good. Also seeing some... Oh, you know what? That's Maya right there. That's her. That's her. There she is. We just need to get in there and save her. Save my girl. There's some guy standing in front of her. That's probably going to be our fight. I'm guessing going to be a boss fight? I don't know. Anyway, should I heal up? I feel like I'm in need of a little bit of a heal, you know? I'll use another Diamate on her. If you got less than 20 HP, I worry about you. Let's just leave it at that. You're next, Lyle. You're next. That's good, because he's got a couple of Diamates on him as well. Which I will gladly use one on him. Faux show. Alright. Keep on rocking all these M&Es. Till we get inside this castle. Yee. Gotta save my future bride, Maya, man. That's a dead end. Cool. Oh, should have went around the backside, the rough ride, the dip, 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 dive. Okay, at this point we're good because we're using up healing items that are items and not potions. Or, sorry, potions. Not spells. Oof, Reese and Mew hurting right now. Can I please go? That'd be great. Just need to get rid of these dudes quickly. Thank you. Cool, cool, cool. Love that. Thank you. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, who's got more heals? I guess I'm going to have to use a Trimate here. So we got a bunch of them. I think he's got some Diamates, yeah. And I'm good after that. Gucci goo. Poo poo poo. Gucci goo. Get these little fairies too. Luckily those guys have like no HP. They get wrecked fast. She could ride a dick to make me come fast. Wait, what? Something about how I said make them die fast. It had that cadence. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry for the juvenile. And I don't mean I'm acting juvenile. I mean that was the rap from a juvenile. If you know juvenile, then you know. If you know, you know. He's the girl, you look good. Gonna back that ass up. You's a big, fine woman. You back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Back that ass up. It's a classic, dude. It's a banger. How could anyone hate on it, you know? I'm not saying anyone here is. I'm just saying, how could you? If you had the thought to hate on the juvenile, how dare you? Is this soldier gonna fight me? Like, what's up with this place? Hold on. Is this gonna be a random NPC person we talk to and be like, hey, people of Chill are insulted that you want the hand of Maya, our fair princess. Be gone! No. I'm good. I'm gonna be here. I will not be gone. You be gone. While I be here. Alright, anyway. Might be better off just trying to rush to her and then look for treasures in here later, if there is any. I don't think the other castle where we fought Lyle had treasures in the castle itself. Hello, sir. Luckily for you, Laya's laws forbid killing. Kill no living thing was Laya's last message. Cool. Good for me, I guess. I also need to heal Lena pretty bad. That can be done. That can be arranged. Diamate on Lena. Yes. Yes, indeed. How much money have I built up at this point? Stats. 5,600. It sounds nice. It looks nice. But unfortunately, like, the cheapest thing to buy in the shop was about how much money I have right now. And I'm not even... Well, I'm sure it's something better than whatever somebody has equipped, I'm sure. Alright, let's get a little heal on Ren action. Goodbye, his last Diamate. I'm running low on Diamates, which means I'm going to have to start using my magic. That's fine. We're almost to where I need to be, I hope. The throne room over here. Just trying to get to the throne room. Yep, almost there. I'm guessing we're going to have to fight the guy that's guarding her. Like, I can't imagine we don't have to fight somebody here. But I'm also expecting these random battles to stop once that happens. Alright, we're here. Okay, so let's do... Well, I'm here, but maybe I'll get close enough to interact before I say I'm here. I'll probably have to find another random battle. Before I get there, exactly. I don't want to preemptively heal yet. Sir, lions should not marry despicable Orakians. Alright, we're about here. Let's see. Okay, let's just do 1 G-Res. Everybody's looking mostly okay, except for her. So I think what I'll do is I'll use 1 regular res. Restore. And then we'll get into it. I'm not expecting this to be very difficult, whatever happens here. Or we fight another battle of this real quick. Hold on. Anyway. I'm the King of Chill. I'll show you how we handle Iraqian spies in my country. Okay. Okay, so he's got a whole line of these dudes in front of him. Let's give that a go real quick. So I want Ren to do his Zan spell. It'll hit the whole front row. That's what I want. Anybody else want to change their attack? You know what? I'm going to have Lena. Is it Lena? No, it's Lyle. He's got a bunch of spells. No, he's got those. Does he have... Who's got all the stat bump spells? I didn't realize he had the same... Oops, well... Whatever. They're doing their attack now. That's fine. Those fairies aren't going to last long regardless. It's fine. Wow, he didn't even use Zan before it mattered. Oh no, he used Zan on me. Never mind. Alright, well anyway. Okay, so let's switch back. Okay, so we want Reese. I don't have any techniques like that. So, Reese, you're attacking. Mew, you're attacking. Actually, you know what, Mew? I take that back. Mew, you're going to use G-Res on this turn. Ren, you're going to attack. Lyle, you're going to attack. Just making sure everybody's attacking right now. Alright. I think we're good. Everybody got a G-Res. Getting a little slap-a-doo. Watching the damage happen. I'm not fast-forwarding the boss fight just so I can keep an eye on what's happening here. Oh God, is my controller unplugging again? Yes. Hold on. Still haven't really solved the controller unplugging issue I've been having. Even with the new cord, it's still happening, so it might just be my controller at this point. Anyway, if I do the same thing, will Mew do the G-Res again? She did not. Okay. Damn, we murked him so fast. Goddamn. Alright, well, wasn't the hardest boss fight ever. I yield to you, Reese. You are mighty indeed. Perhaps Lyle, my nephew, was right about you. You must now choose between Maya and Lena. Wed Maya, and you shall become King of Chill. Marry Lena, and you shall be King of Landon and neighboring Satera. Wow. You really have to choose? Oh, fuck. I mean, we could be the blue-haired mafia, or we can have Lena, who we've actually had in our party. Does this actually, like, affect the story, too? I don't even know. I'm just gonna pick Maya, because that's what we came here to... Like, it'd be weird to come here and be like, nah, I'm picking the other girl, sorry. Yeah, let's just pick Maya. That's what we came here to marry. I renounce my claim to Landon's throne, and choose to become your husband, Maya. And I shall be your wife and queen. Together we will rule the fair land of Chill. Cool. After many adventures, Reese at last found Maya. Reese became king of the peaceful land of Chill. Maya gave birth to a son, and they named him Ain. This is the story of Prince Ain of Chill. After 15 years of peace, war once again came. Wait, what?